I came back here, though, and made sandwiches and filled up those 37 buses that left here.
That was part of your job?
Was
to pull
right.
together.
But it was also part of my passion. I can't get off that word passion. Because if you don't have a passion, you don't have a commitment. And if you have a passion, you will commit no matter what. And so that's why I tell the young people today, ask God to give you a passion for people. Because I have never seen anybody die yet that had a Brink truck following them with money or with or with power. You can't carry nothing with you. If you can't communicate with each other, if you can't live for each other, if you can't extend yourself towards your brother and your sister, you're not really living. And I think that's why there's so much violence in the world today, because we're not really living.
Tell me about what it was like to be at the March on Washington.
Oh, God. My son was a little, he must have been about 7 then. And I lost him. And I couldn't find him with him and the millions of people. And when I looked around, he was standing on the stage with Sammy Davis. He done worked his way. Then I'm trying to get through the crowd to make an announcement to find my baby. That's where he was up there with Sammy Davis. And that's why I play Mahalia's song all the time, Mahalia Jackson. She just brought the whole audience together with her song and her commitment to Dr. King and to the movement. And it was just so many people, and you just even when you stepped out of your hotel room, it was somebody that you knew, and it was from everywhere, all the stars, and I had never met them before, and I was happy that we were able to meet them. It was extraordinary.
Dr. Haidt talks about the fact that for all that the march was a wonderful experience, it was very disappointing that there were no women who were on the program, who were speakers on the program. That you had the singing, but you did not have a woman speaking on the program at the March on Washington. How did you feel about that?
I can't remember really because Mahalia was so powerful in her words of song. No matter how you can get to people, sometimes it's not in verbal expression, but that woman, I still play her songs from that march. I still play it, and it does something to me all the time. She did probably as much as I forget the guy out of New York that he and Dr. King put all this stuff together. But they weren't quite there at that particular time, but they got there.
They weren't quite
there in terms of who was the outstanding, Ella Baker, and but they became outstanding after that. After that, but they didn't use women, and they don't use women enough now. Now they just got the first bishop, Bishop Astor, of the AME Church, and now they have more women now than they've ever had. But women, as you just stated, women sometimes is more of a hindrance to themselves because they don't know where to go. They're waiting for somebody to take them. And I tell them all the time, I don't have to wait for nobody to take me because I grunted you into existence. Ooh, ouch, oh, grunted you. Taught you how to say mama, papa. I taught you I nurtured you. When you couldn't even talk, you could only listen. And that's why we have to be careful what we say, because a child, when he gets here, he only listens 2.5 years before he can even talk. But he have listened, and they got something on their mind, but you don't know it because you put it on there. So once you know your being and why you are here, your whole attitude changes.
But why is it that women, black women, are still not in the leadership positions of so many of the church-related organizations, and also the community organizations, the Urban League, the NAACP? I mean, it's men, men, men. Why is that?
Well, I think, again, we don't know our purpose. We don't know that what God's intention is for us to run his world. See, when he made Adam and then created Eve, he created managers to run his world. That's why we can be scientists. That's why we can be anything we want to be. I used to tell my audiences everywhere I go, a female I was born, a woman I grew to be, a mother I'm proud to be, a Christian I chose to be, and a minister I was called to be. And with all them B's going for me, I can be anything I'm big enough to be. I tell corporations that. I tell them, I said, don't turn me down because I'm 4 feet 11 inches. Don't take my height for granted. I am a manager for God, and I speak, and I take care. If there are people, I try to take care of people's health. If they're hungry, I try to take care of them. If they're jobless, I try to take care of that, because that's what it means to run God's world. And again, let me say, we got to get out of being sex objects to be manipulated, but subjects to be understood. I tell any of them, don't hit on me. Hit on my brains. Don't hit on my butt, my brains. And because God gave us intelligence, and he wants us to use it for the building and the rebuilding of his world. And that's what we're all about.